Scorpio. My name is Lynn Walden. Welcome to my channel, and I'm doing a reading for you for the week of December 2nd, 2024 with my Intuitive Insight Oracle cards. Okay, so this is for the Scorpio collective. And while I typically think of this as sun sign, what I'm realizing is, it kind of goes all over the place depending upon whether or not you have a lot of this energy in your chart. So what I would ask you to do is just listen to it and see whether or not it makes sense to you personally, because it may or may not. Because obviously I can only go into so much detail when it's a collective reading. So the thing that I would start with, Scorpio, as I'm looking at these cards, is I would say, what are you afraid of? Is there something that you fear will bring chaos into your life? Is there something that you're in resistance to right now that that is creating some kind of fear or is creating chaos? It could actually be, and the feeling that I'm getting is that it might actually be resistance to something that is creating chaos for you. So for an example, I'm not saying this is it, but for example, you might be resisting the idea of challenging somebody on their behavior because you're afraid that then it's going to disrupt your whole social circle. Like that might be one thing. Or it might be resistance to a new idea that you're dealing with because that might disrupt your entire belief system if you have to consider this new idea as possibly true. Okay, so what you're being asked to do here is to bring a sense of discipline into how you're going to choose to look at things. Now, discipline here, discipline gets a bad rap. Certainly, I often feel resistance to the idea of discipline. Scorpio, I hate almost to use that word with you because you're very, very hard workers. And you like to dig for the truth. You like to go below the surface and really get in there and figure things out. But what you're being asked to do is to be disciplined really about how you want to step back from having an opinion, from being in resistance to something. Just let it go, just for now. Just allow, give yourself permission to not go into resistance against something. Use your discipline to allow yourself to dream, to, instead of having any kind of resistant opinion to something that's going on that's negative, for now, just allow yourself to dream, to discipline yourself not to go into the negative, not to go into the fear, not to go into the resistance. Acknowledge that it's there for sure, because we don't want to pretend those emotions aren't there, but then choose not to try to figure anything out or have any opinion about whatever that situation is. Allow yourself to stay in the positive thoughts. Notice when you're having good thoughts and then you decide to slip into the other one. That's where you use your discipline and go, no, for today, I'm not going to do that. For today, I'm going to allow myself to just dream positively and not worry about what needs to be done, not worry about the chaos, not worry about where there is resistance, where I am feeling this resistance. I'm just going to dream, and I'm going to allow myself to stay quiet. I'm not going to be overstimulated with all sorts of opinions and all sorts of ideas. I'm going to let myself focus on one thing and one thing alone at any given point in time. And when it's time for me to dream, I'm going to dream, and I'm not going to let distractions get in the way. I'm not going to let external distractions get in the way, and I'm not going to let the internal ones either that want to take me into that rah, rah, rah kind of attitude. Okay? So notice where there's resistance. Step away from it. Choose not to have an opinion, because really, resistance comes up when we have an opinion about something. So for now, just kind of have no opinion. That's it. How does that feel? How liberating is that for you to not have to figure it out? Okay? Dreaming. Dreaming is an act of creation. Our most life-enhancing dreams are our highest minds or spirits speaking to us about potential and fulfillment for the kind of life our personalities and egos have limited. So dream big, dream in technicolor, dream rich and full and affluent in all things. All right? That's where they want you to go this week, is that. So get off the fear boat. Get off the resistance and the chaos boat. Float along. No opinion. Easy peasy. Dreaming in Technicolor. Okay? All right. See you, Scorpio. Oh, if you like this, it'd be really great if you would press the like button and the subscribe button, because that will help the channel grow, and I would appreciate that. Okay. Bye for now. I'll be back.